Guys, if we're going to take possession of what God has for us, we cannot get apathetic. We cannot think that where we're at is okay. It's not. No matter where you're at with Christ, He wants more. He wants to bring you deeper. He wants you to grow. He wants you to experience Him more. He wants to glorify Himself in your life. We behold the Lord as we seek after Him, as we're committed to putting in the effort and the passion and the enthusiasm and the concern for our life with Christ. He transforms us more and more into His image, bringing Him more and more glory in our lives and allowing us to possess more and more of the promised life. Do you see it? Here's the deal. It never ends. It never ends. We've got to always be pressing on, always be pressing in to possess more of the promised life. If not, then by our old nature, we will drift backward. We need to be fearful of our tendency to get apathetic about possessing more and more of the promised life. We must continually be committed to being continually transformed. Can I just say that again? We must be continually committed to being continually transformed, and thereby we will possess more and more of the promised life. He's calling us into a deeper and deeper walk with Him, where we experience Him more and more, where we bring Him more and more glory, where we live more and more for eternity, where we are less bound to this earth more and more. And so when He translates us into heaven, we barely notice a difference, right? Well, I was walking by faith, now I'm walking by sight, but it's a quick transition, right? After all that God's done in our lives, guys, after all that God has so freely given us, after all of the promises that God has promised us, will we dare to be apathetic about taking possession of the life that He's provided? Would we dare to have no real interest in that? Will we dare to have no enthusiasm to take hold of more of what Christ has for us in life? Will we dare to be not concerned that we're sitting on the couch and not knowing Christ better every day? Would we dare to be okay, just barely being in the general vicinity of the promised life?